One is Bollywood's youngest supermom, and the other is a nourishment genie. We've got some great tips from both of them tonight through the book Eat Delete Junior. Firstly, Meera, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. I'm extremely excited to be a part of Pooja's journey with food and her kids, and I think I'm now part of that same bandwagon where
Right, yeah.
I'm figuring out what I need to feed my child, and that's why we're here for
Yeah,
Eat
the
Delete
book has
Junior.
come in at the right time for you. Can we say that?
I think it's come at the absolute right time when Misha needs to start eating and I need to start thinking.
Right. Also, Pooja, congratulations. So we just want to know, like, हमारे viewers जानना चाहेंगे कुछ like something about your book, you know, like what exactly will they find in this book when they start reading it?
They will find answers to anything and everything that they have to know about what to feed their child, whether it is a 2-year-old or a 15-year-old, whether they are fussy children or they are teenage girls hitting puberty and hormones going haywire. What should they do if how should they combat pester power when there are so many advertisements about foods that are not so healthy? How should they combat that? How should they handle peer pressure? My friend is eating XYZ brand of noodles, and should I be eating that or not? And why am I not allowed to eat that? So, how do you handle the day to day occurrences as your child grows, and every answer that you need to know about how much to feed your child, how much is too little, how much is too much, when to stop, when to force. So there are so many things we don't know. That is she drinking too much water? Is she drinking too little water? So just very simple answers. Food and nutrition for children is not so complex, but there's an overload of information. Everyone has different things to say about one topic. So the book is trying to just simplify that, give you advice, which is what I have practiced with my children, what I have learned through research and not hearsay. So it's all consolidated into this book, which is from birth till age 15.
That's fantastic. Meera, I'm sure you can relate to all these things which are there in the book. So have you gone through the book, or how much have you read it until?
I think when she gave me the book, I went through it so fast. I mean, it's a breeze to read. It's so simple. There were so many times where I was thinking, that's what I was thinking. Or, okay, I'm doing it right. Or, you're not the only one. You know, there's so many feelings that you're going through because it's a big responsibility that you have feeding your child and what goes into their stomachs and making sure that they don't fear food, making sure that it's a happy experience.
Some experiences can you share with Misha, like, you know, related to food, like her eating habits and anything like?
Nisha loves food. I think she's got that from me. She loves everything. I'm a total foodie, and so is she. She loves food with tastes and flavors. She doesn't like bland food, and I think that was because I really enjoyed masala and spice when she was in my tummy. And she enjoys nimbu. It's something that she loves. I went to Pooja and I said, listen, she loves having nimbu. Is it okay? Is it okay for her teeth? Is it okay for her system? And she said, Meera, it's totally fine. She's getting a good dose of vitamin C and it's fine.
This is something I want to ask both of you. So, as you said, there's a lot of information in this book. So, is it like, will it get difficult to keep up with everything? You know, because there are working women who are mothers. So, is it difficult for them to keep up with all the good things related?
Not really. So the book is not going to make your life more complex. I've just tried to simplify it. So I have not told you that they have to eat an X amount and then ask you to research what fits your child. So I've given you easy to follow menu guides. Okay, so if your child is 12 years old and is going to start puberty, this is the amount of food you should be having for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I have tried to simplify it as much as possible. Different for girls, different for boys. There are menus, there are tiffin ideas, what we can whip up together. So there are cyclic menus. Okay, so there is a 15-day cyclic menu of what you can pack for your child in the tiffin. So you can just follow that thing, and the child is going to repeat the food items only twice in a month. So you don't really have to. I've tried to apply my mind to make a complete meal, and then they just have to follow the guidelines and pack nutritious tiffins, which are tasty, nutritious, and children show pride in tiffin that they share. So if they have a very boring dabba, they're not proud about it. So this dabba is very interesting because it has lots of color and there's a little bit of style and everything packed into it so that the kids enjoy it without feeling pressured and forced to eat the same boring khana.
कितना difficult होता है, like I'm sure every mother takes care of their child as like the best way, but how difficult is it to cope up with everything, you know, like छोटे छोटे details and all.
I think it's as easy or difficult as you make it for yourself. It's the attitude you have towards it. If you enjoy food and the experience of eating, your child is going to notice that. I think at home, Misha sits down and eats with us on the table. So she sees that we really enjoy food. It's an activity that we look forward to together. So if you're fretting over food or you're picky, your child is going to notice that. Children are very impressionable and they're noticing everything.
Right. Also, Meera, one thing I have to ask you, because the last time we met Shahid, he didn't deny it completely when I asked him about. There are a lot of speculations going about your Bollywood debut and all. So he was like, "I won't stop Meera from doing whatever she wants to." So anything you want to clear from your side?
I mean, he just answered the question. If tomorrow I want to become an astronaut, he's not going to stop me. But he is going to tell me, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, he mentioned that also.
I mean, in all seriousness, at the moment, I have my hands full. I'm thinking of menus and I'm thinking of what I'll feed her at a birthday party. And obviously, I'm very busy with Misha and just I want to spend that time with her. So I don't think work is in the near future. And
But
whenever it happens. I think acting is an extremely difficult profession. It requires a lot of time, it requires commitment, and it requires you to deal with a lot of pressure. And I don't think I'm ready for that. I think all those who are in the industry deserve a big round of applause because I've seen it firsthand. It's extremely difficult, and I don't think I can match up to that.
Right. Okay. Also, Meera, we get to see you a lot these days. You know, all the gym photos and airport photos.
Pooja says 1 hour of cardio a day. I'm listening to her.
And she's a very obedient student.
But are you getting used to all the paparazzi culture and all? Like,
I think in the beginning, obviously it was new for me, and it takes time for everyone to get comfortable with something new, and it's part of it comes with the territory. I mean, if Shahid is a celebrity, there will be people around him, and I happen to be next to him. So I think in the beginning I was a little scared, and now I was just scared of this new experience. With people around and always photographing what I'm doing and having opinions on why I'm doing that or where I'm going and why at this time.
are you enjoying it or it's boring?
I think I've just come to terms with it that it's going to happen.
For all the Garma Garam Bollywood gossip news and more, download the Zoom app now.